So I made a pot of coffee. These are the coffee grounds that were in there left over from last time. And I figured I'd go ahead and run these out to the compost pile. But while I'm at it, I'm just going to go ahead and take these out because these are freshly used coffee grounds. Push that over so I make room for the new one. The coffee grounds are great for the gardens. You don't want to put them all in there in like one big giant lump, but you do at least want to, take them and mix them in with your compost, and just make sure that it's evenly in there. So later on, when the earthworms actually start getting into it and getting active, then they will have their caffeine. Out here at the garden, well, this garden got a few things growing in there, but over here we ended up putting over time a bunch of coffee grounds, and I need to collect all these coffee grounds. And I got this little compost bin thing here. Got rained in, but that's okay. Ooh, I see new growth down in the kale. All right. And this one is a pepper plant. And I see little tiny bell peppers on it. Cool. I guess they like the rain. Anyway, I need to collect all these coffee grounds and put them in. That's for tea bags too. But I'll just go ahead and throw them in here and get those on out there. So as I do this, I'm going to pause it and then pick back up where I left off here. Might as well go put those in there too. Of course, while I'm doing this, I noticed a lot of the coffee grounds had, kind of spilt out. But most of them are dry, so I'll pick those up the best I can. And the little leaves, because leaves are perfect for the compost. And I'll get those in the bucket as well. There's a bunch of leaves. It's definitely autumn, fall. We call it fall because, because stuff falls out of the trees. Anyway, I'm not going to get all the leaves right now, but we got like leaves that are falling all over our 5 acres we have here. So I'm going to be spending some time over the next couple of months doing things like cleaning the gutters out, because looks like life growing in my gutters up there, but I'm sure they're full of leaves and decomposting organic material that will go into the compost, because it sits in the gutter up there and it gets rained on, right, and it gets dried, and over time it does compost in the gutter. And it stops up the downspouts. Kind of creates a problem. So I need to get all that out of there. That'll be another video. But anyway, let me get back to, I got a couple more coffee grounds in there I need to get. Oh. But these things, they collect over time. Because I don't drink a ton of coffee. I usually only have like 2 cups and be done for the day. But when you got, several people making different pots, it tends to collect really, really quick. Yeah, we got some kale leaves down here covering up some of the new growth. I need to get some of those out of there. I want the new growth to come on, so I need to get some of these leaves out of there. Yeah, if we can get the new growth to come on and grow. You can see them down in there. Bunch of little, tiny little kale plants. Got bell peppers doing their bell pepper thing here. Alright, so let me get over to the compost with this. Really makes it handy when you got a bucket. You can get a bunch of stuff in a bucket. The only problem is I don't like having this in the house. It's convenient to have it in the house, but I noticed that we've been having a lot of little gnats, not just here at the house, but you know, at work, at the stores, everywhere. And people always say, "Oh, they're brought in on the bananas." I believe they are, but also believe they're, you know, brought in on other things. And get back here to my compost. But anyway, the little gnats love the compost bin. Wow, look at that back here. Got some pretty yellow flowers on it. That thing has taken off. I don't know where it's going. It's going that way. I don't know what it's looking for. But being fall, I doubt that this is going to do anything for me. And I got a few other little things popping up in there. Little tomato plant over there. And animals been digging around in the compost again. Got me a volunteer tomato plant. It's coming on. A couple of volunteer melon plants. Just like that, it's a volunteer. And then I've got a couple more volunteers there. Look at these pretty little flowers. There's a buggy down in here. Huh. Aren't they pretty? Pretty little flowers. I doubt they're making any melons or anything. Nah, I don't see any melons developing. It's putting out flowers, but no melons. It's probably because there's no other plants out here to do the pollination thingy. I don't know if these plants pollinate from flower to flower, or if it requires a whole nother plant. Oh well. Our temperatures at nighttime are going to be dropping down into the 40s Fahrenheit, and I don't know that these plants will necessarily survive. You know, if we end up with a frost, then these plants will be gone anyway. And after those volunteers, little plants, you know, get frostbit back and won't be doing anything anymore, then I'll be taking all this compost and piling it up into one compost pile. All right, let me go ahead and put all these coffee grounds down out here. Ooh, that's a bunch of them. Yeah, I'm gonna clean that out. All right, I'll come back some other time and mix all that in and make it work. Anyway, wish me luck on my compost. I'm hoping to have this compost ready for this coming spring for the gardens, and whatever I put together over the next couple of months for my compost as well. So wish me luck on my compost and my gardens.